Hello and welcome back to day 2 of my 1 month game dev creation challenge. You see, we are not in Unity, we're now in MagicaVoxel. We're trying to create a new character for my game. And I want to make it as simple and fast as possible to get the most progress done in the short time I have. So I just use a preset I already have from my games. As you see, I have a dirt block here, a diamond, and a block human. This looks awful, but I have a quite cool archer here, and a knight, and I think a ninja is also, yeah, here it is. And you see, if I press these presets, you see that the character stays the same because this is the character base, and I think it's quite good to have a character base. And so I'm feeling free to just use this character base for my game because, as I said, it's a voxel game, and every character should have kind of this look. I think it's pretty cute, and yeah, just for a battle royale, it's I think it's a pretty good option to make it more of a voxel game, because I think Fortnite is also with its colorful style art, pretty beautiful, and I think this can also be achieved with voxel art. Even it's pretty big voxels and not so small voxel in the character creation, like how it's called, Cube World. So let's just try to get this done with this big pixel art. So I just duplicate this file and name it, I don't know, character 1 month game dev 1 month game dev challenge, OMGDC. I think it's a pretty cool name. So we're having this character, and I think first of all I want to remove all of this stuff around the head, because I just want to have the the player head, and then color it. So let's paint this all in the head color. There you go. And we can also delete this part. Nice. Okay. We might want to attach a bit of head here. Okay, nice. This is looking quite good, I think. What I want to achieve, I want to have a separated head, a separated body, a separated left and right arm, and a separated leg. Yeah, that's the word I'm searching. And I think with this already, I can start drawing the skin of this character. So let's just try something out what's maybe looking quite cool. I'm not an artist, as I said earlier, so if this is not looking cool, but I say, oh my god, guys, look how cool this is, please don't judge me. I'm really trying my best. But I think we're getting this thing done. If it looks good, then I'm quite happy. If it does not look good, then please don't judge me. So what can we do to make this look a bit more cool? Maybe we can delete some of these edges. Is this character feeling now more cool? Oh yeah, it looks awful. So let's just say basic. When it comes down to texturing stuff, then I think then I'm going to work harder on this. But for now, I just think that removing all of it is the best option to separate the parts I said first. So I just remove all of them. This is possible with this. I'm not the best MagicaVoxel artist, as you might as you might already saw. So where thank you, I want to have it at 0 and also 180. Then I just can select all of these and delete these. Nice. Maybe you also want to paint the part of the head, and now I'm just saving it or exporting it as an object. And now I'm doing the same for every other part of this body. So we see us. So I'm back and I imported every piece of it into Unity. And now I'm trying to set the correct material for each of these and build it together as a complete character. So now after adjusting this and building the character together, I want to start with the animation stuff. So I'm just going to the assets, creating a new folder, calling it animation. And then just having a walk animation. Okay, so let's animate this in here. We want to press this little icon, and then I want at first the movement of the legs, or the rotation of the legs. Better to call it this way. So we want to have the legs rotated to like 45 degrees and the right one to minus 45 degrees. So it's looking this way. Maybe we can have the left leg a bit more, like 60 degrees. Yeah, and also maybe move the position a bit back. Okay, fine. And then we can go to frame 30, for example, and just have this vice versa. So we want to have this at minus 45 and move it again back to 0. And then have the right leg at, what was there? I think 60 was it, with the rotation. And the Z axis, I have to have a look again at, I just copied that and paste it right here. So this, okay, this is not looking good. What did I do? Did I? Okay, this is the, oops, the wrong one. Maybe I have to adjust these two later on. I just have it this way. And now we want to copy the first frames and have it copied to the end of the animation. And I think it's a bit too slow, so I just reduce the length of it. And then let's have a look. Okay, this is looking okay for the legs, but we want to have a bit more of a movement here. So we want to make sure that when the legs are at their extreme ends, like here at minus 45 and 60 degrees, then we want to make sure that the character is in the air. So we want to make sure that the character is a bit higher than if they are on the ground, and then when both of these foods are on the ground, then I want to make sure it's on the ground again. And this is the same for like every every animation part. So it's here again. So let's have a look how this is looking. Yeah, quite good. And now the arms and the head. I want the head also to be bouncy. So let's take a look if we get this working correctly. Or see the pivot point is not that good. Set like every other part of the character is not set very good. So I also have to fix this later. it's quite a list. And we're at day 2. Oops. But it's a challenge for me. So I think it's totally okay to have it this way. So I want to create an empty parent, call it head. And now I want to make sure that I get this up to 0.9 and the head at minus 0.9. And then when I have it here, I can rotate it by the x-axis. Yeah, nice. Okay, so we want to have it here as some kind of, when I hit the ground, the head should bounce a bit back. So let's see if we get this. Oh, not this way, this way. Minus 5 degrees. I think it's okay. And when we get there, plus 5 degrees. And then here is 0, and there also is 0 at the start. Nice. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think for just a prototype, it's totally fine. And they're kind of looking cute, I think. Maybe also a bit to the left and right. So it's a bit bouncy and looks kind of cute. So maybe have it minus 5 there and plus 5 there. And the 0 again here and there. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, it's looks like a very happy character. And I think this is pretty good. Good, and now we want to adjust these arms. We want to make sure that they point towards the front. I think 90 degrees is okay. And the right one, it's the right one. Also should point to 90 degrees minus. So there we go. It's not very good with these pivot points, but I do my best to fix this in the next episodes. But just to get these animations working fine now, we can start it this way. It's totally okay. So let's have this ZX to 140. No, not that much. 90. 110, I think, is good. And the other can stay at 90, I think. So, and then Here we want to have it vice versa. We want to have this at 110 and this one at 0. I meant 0, not 90 degrees. And then we can just copy the arm position and rotations back to the end. And then we can have a look at this character movement. And I think it's kind of cute. Of course, the whole body is way too high. We'll fix that right now. We just add an empty parent mesh, and then I'll just drag it down to the bottom of it. So, good. So now with this applied, we can already copy the mesh to this test player, remove this cube, remove this parent, have the test player here, call it player, and then we already can create our animator on that. Therefore we just go into our animation graph, and there we want to make sure that we have a base idle animation that we want to make right now. I just call it idle, and nothing happens there. It's just to have a default state, but then we want to make sure that we set the trigger to start walking, walk shorter, and then the stop walk. Okay, we want to make sure that this gets started as soon as possible, so we do not want to have a fixed duration and the transition duration to 0, and the condition is start walk, and the vice versa stuff is back to idle, of course. Also no exit time, no transition duration, and no fixed duration, but as stop walk. So this is set up now, and now we can just dive right into the player controller, and there we want to make sure to have a header to keep it quite organized, animation stuff, and there we want to have the animator set up, private animator anim. Okay. On the movement started, we want to have anim set trigger to have the start walk, and the other one is the stop walk. Of course, we could set the boolean value to set bool walking. This is I think this is just matter of taste, I think. So start walk and stop walk, and now we just need to drag and drop the animation stuff into the serialized field and have a look if the whole chaos we made is working. So we have this animator here, so we drag and drop it to this one. So let's have a look if this is working. At first nothing is happening, and now we press W and the player is walking. This is kinda cool. I still do not know why the character is at 0.58 on the y-axis. Did I mistake here anywhere? Because the direction should always point in the camera rotation direction, and not in the y-axis direction. So I think this is something we can work on next time, or I do it off screen, because this is like searching for bugs and stuff like that. And I think for now this is not very interesting. So instead, I would say that we're creating the shooting mechanism right now, and with this hand in hand, we can add the health stuff. But I think this will be in the next episode. I just want to start here by creating the play input, so we can start next day, tomorrow, right off the bat. So I just create one and say attack, and I have it as a button, and it's totally okay to have it just on the mouse, and it's the left mouse button. So I think this is it. Thanks for watching this episode. I hope you liked it. In the next episode, we're trying to implement the health system and shooting system. And then I think we're ready to go. Thanks for watching. And if you liked the video, then please hit the subscribe button. If you want to like the video, I'm totally happy about it. If you did like the video, then please dislike it and write me in the comments what you want to see, if I can make some improvements on that. And so we see us tomorrow again on the 1 month game dev challenge. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.